This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.
Good night, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for March 18, 2023. And in the news tonight, a man who allegedly chased another with a gun remanded. A man who allegedly pointed a gun at another man he claimed called him a goat thief was remanded when he appeared in the St. Catherine Parish Court on Friday. The accused, Ian Williams, is charged with illegal possession of firearm and assault at common law. When Williams appeared before Senior Parish Court Judge Desiree Allain, he was ordered remanded to appear in the gun court on April 14. It is alleged that on March 5, the complainant was at his home in Central Village when he was approached by the accused and another man. Williams, who was reportedly armed with a gun, said, "Me hear say you call me goat thief," then pointed the gun at the complainant. The complainant ran and was chased by the accused but managed to escape. He subsequently made a report and Williams was arrested and charged. U.S. resident abducted, robbed, stabbed, and left for dead in Clarendon. A 62-year-old United States resident was abducted from Portmore, St. Catherine, robbed, stabbed, and left for dead in Clarendon on Thursday. The woman, who is from Connecticut in the U.S., but also has a residence in Jamaica, arrived on the island on Wednesday. She has been admitted to hospital. Police have since named a woman, known only as Tamika Miles, as a person of interest in connection with the incident. Miles is being asked to turn herself over to the police as soon as possible. Reports reaching the news are that the woman was visiting the island to make funeral arrangements for her sister, who died recently. She was reportedly staying with a relative in Portmore. Police said around 10:30 a.m. on Thursday, she met with a lady known to her as Tamika Miles at the Portmore Mall. The lady reportedly came to pick her up in a white motor car with two men. After entering the vehicle and driving a short distance, the men attacked the woman, the police said. She was reportedly robbed of her handbag containing her personal belongings, stabbed several times, taken to Ginger Ridge, Clarendon, and thrown from the motor car into a precipice. Residents of the community went to the woman's assistance after they heard her crying for help and observed her crawling out of the precipice, bloodied and with her clothes torn. The residents summoned the police, who arrived and saw the badly injured woman with what appeared to be stab wounds to her chest. Lawmen subsequently assisted her to the hospital, where she was admitted in serious but stable condition. Student charged for break-in in St. Elizabeth School. An 18-year-old student and a minor were charged on Thursday in connection with a break-in at the Sydney Pagan STEM Academy in Elam District, Braes River, St. Elizabeth. Police said more than $2 million worth of items were stolen from the institution during the break-in last month. The student, Kesonal Banton from Elam District, and the 17-year-old minor have been charged with schoolhouse break-in and larceny and receiving stolen property. It was reported that around 3:30 p.m. on Friday, February 3, school officials securely locked the office and left for home. On their return shortly after 7 a.m. on Monday, February 6, the break-in was discovered. The culprits reportedly broke into the office by forcing open a glass sliding louver window, entered an adjoining office, and stole 65 Samsung tablets valued at $1,950,000. They then ransacked the staff room and stole a Dell laptop computer and $5,100. On Wednesday, police carried out operations in Mitcham and Elam districts in the parish, and the two accused were found with the stolen tablets in their possession. They were taken into custody and following further investigations were subsequently charged. Firearms and ammo seized during operations in St. Thomas. 2 firearms and several rounds of ammunition were seized following operations in White Horses and Hampstead in St. Thomas on Friday, March 17. Reports are that about 6:30 a.m., a team of officers was on an operation when they went to a house in the White Horses community. On their arrival, a search of the premises was conducted and one Beretta 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 14 rounds of ammunition was found in a bag in the ceiling of the house. The firearm and ammunition were seized and the 3 males who occupied the house were taken into custody. During the second operation around 5:58 p.m., a premises in Hampstead in the parish was searched. During the search, one man was seen throwing an object inside the house. It was retrieved and found to be a Glock 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 25 rounds of ammunition. All 4 occupants of this premises were taken into custody. The identities of those taken into custody from both operations are being withheld pending further investigations. Laborer charged after reportedly pointing firearm at a woman during dispute. A man was arrested and charged with assault after he allegedly pointed a gun at a woman during a dispute on Q Road in Kingston on Sunday, March 12. Charged with illegal possession of firearm and assault at common law is 26-year-old Randy Wisdom, a laborer of Q Road in the parish. Reports from the Halfway Tree Police are that about 10:20 a.m., Wisdom and a woman had an argument during which Wisdom pointed a firearm in her direction. A report was made to the police and an investigation was launched. Wisdom was later arrested and charged after he was interviewed in the presence of his attorney. His court date has not yet been finalized. 3 rushed to hospital following drive-by shooting. 3 men were reportedly shot during a drive-by shooting in Birdsucker Lane in Kingston Saturday evening. They were reportedly rushed to the hospital after the incident. It is reported that the men were at a bar in the area when a car drove up and the occupants of the vehicle opened gunfire on the men. Their condition is unknown at this time. The lane has been cordoned off and closed to vehicular traffic. Firearm and ammunition stolen from senior cop. The licensed firearm of a senior policeman was stolen after thieves broke into his home in western Jamaica, the news has learned. The firearm, it is understood, was stolen along with cash and ammunition. Information gathered by the news indicated that the robbery reportedly occurred sometime between 3:30 p.m. on Tuesday and 8:30 p.m. on Friday. Reports are that the senior officer securely locked up his dwelling house and left. On his return, he discovered that culprits had broken into and entered his house. Upon investigating, he discovered that they forcefully removed and stole his safe, which contained his licensed pistol, 50 rounds of ammunition, $10,000 cash, and other personal items. An investigation has since been launched. New trial ordered in case brought by householders against the China Harbor Engineering Company. The Court of Appeal has ordered a new trial in a civil case brought by residents of Caymanas Country Club Estate in St. Catherine, whose properties were damaged during construction of the north-south leg of Highway 2000. The decision of the court was handed down on Thursday, a day after the appeal was heard. Attorney at law Kadeen Dixon, who represents the 19 claimants in the matter, told the news that in 2016, the residents sued the China Harbor Engineering Company and the Jamaica North-South Highway, alleging nuisance and damage to their properties from the blasting that was done during road construction. The claim was heard in the Supreme Court in February, March, and May of 2021, and the court ruled then against the claimants. King's counsel Ian Wilkinson represented the applicants before 3 Court of Appeal justices. The matter will now go back to the Supreme Court for a date to be set for trial.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.